But is it really a good morning when teams keep messing us up? Anyways, welcome to today's prediction, guys. I have very important announcements that I want to make. And if you guys have been skipping this part of the video, I would encourage you to please hold on and listen before we proceed. The season has taken a very wicked turn, an unexpected turn. And that's because I'll blame it on two things. There is a lot of match fixing going on the ground match fixing going on. You saw what happened. Juventus losing at home to a team they would never lose to. And so many other matches. Leicester losing at home to a team they would never lose to. That's nothing but match fixing. So what that means is that the double chance market and the straight win market cannot be relied on at the moment. And we need to look at things very differently. We need to look into markets that these bookmakers cannot readily influence. And we've spotted a new market, not a new market, but it's a market we've used previously. And not on this YouTube channel, it's a market I've used in the past. But it's a market we need to start using regularly until the end of the season or until when things stabilize. So please stay with me as I take you guys through the predictions for today. So first, we have the 2+ market, 2+ odds based on this market, and then we have another 2+ odds based on another market. So stay with me as I take you guys through the first two odds and explain the rationale behind the prediction and why we've chosen this prediction. Now, the very first game is from the Spain La Liga. It's a game involving Athletic Bilbao and Girona. Now, you look at Athletic Bilbao at home, and it's very, very interesting that when this team has played strong teams, tough teams, like let's say Real Sociedad, they haven't averaged more than 3 goals. So look at the number of goals Athletic Bilbao scored when they played Real Sociedad. Real Sociedad is a strong team. Now, when they played Athletic Madrid, look at the number of goals. Just 2 goals. And the list goes on and on. When they played Valencia, that is equally strong, they couldn't score more than 2 goals. The only time they scored more than 2 goals was in the Copa del Rey, but that was in extra time. So in full time, they only scored 2 goals. Now, against this Girona team that is equally very strong, they have a very tight defense that won't make it easy for them to score against them. This is not a game that Girona will be able to score a lot of goals. So the prediction for this game is very simple. We are playing Athletic Bilbao to score under 2.5 goals. And it's very, very clear because Girona, when you look at the standings, one thing you see is that this Girona team is position 2. Girona will think they'll have an opportunity of breaking into, closing in on Real Madrid. So they're not going to allow Athletic Bilbao to outscore them. Then you check their head-to-head, and it's interesting that their last head-to-head, their very last meeting, when Athletic Bilbao went to Girona's home, not this one, it ended in a draw. So, and then when you check Girona as well, you realize that Girona hasn't conceded. The only team Girona conceded 4 goals or more than 2 goals, obviously, in the league was to Real Madrid. And Real Madrid is a very strong team. The other game was Mallorca, but it was a cup game. So in 5 matches, they've only conceded more than 2 goals to a team, and that team is currently the number 1 team on the table. So against this Athletic Bilbao, that is position 5, Girona is not going to concede more than 2 goals. So again, it's under 2.5 goals for Athletic Bilbao in 90 minutes. And the odds for Athletic Bilbao to score under 2.5 goals in 90 minutes is 1.80. The next one we have is from the French League. It's a game involving Amiens and Bordeaux. And to understand the prediction, we need to look at ambience at home. So 5 matches played, and this fixture or games involving ambience has produced under 3.5 goals. 5 matches played. So now you expand further to 10 games. And it's interesting that in 10 games, only one game did produce over 2.5 goals. 1 out of 10 matches was the only game that produced more than 2.5 goals. So what that means is that whenever Amiens plays at home, they don't concede a lot of goals. That's what it means. They also don't score. Now you check Bordeaux away from home too. And it's interesting that Bordeaux too, 5 matches played, only one game resulted in more than 2.5 goals. So 4 out of 5 matches played under 3.5 goals. So under 3.5 goals played out in 4 out of 5 games. You check their head to head, and 4 out of the last 5 meetings produced under 3.5 goals. So this is a game that is going to produce under 3.5 goals in 90 minutes. As you guys can see from Amiens, you can also see from Bordeaux, these are teams that are very tight at the back. They don't score a lot, and they also don't concede a lot. So the odds for this fixture to produce under 3.5 goals in full time is priced at 1.22. And the last fixture that we have for you guys from the France National is a game involving Rouen and Red Star. And to understand the prediction, we need to look at Red Star away from home. 5 matches played, and Red Star has scored under 2.5 goals in 90 minutes whenever they've played away from home. You expand further to 10 matches, and Red Star has scored again under 2.5 goals in 10 matches. You expand further to 15 matches, and Red Star has scored under 2.5 goals in 20 games. Now you look at Rennes. Rennes is a very strong team. They've only lost once this season. They've won 4 out of 5 matches. So this is not a team that Red Star would easily score more than 2 goals in 90 minutes. It's going to be a very, very tight game in 90 minutes. It's a game that Rennes is actually expected to beat Red Star in 90 minutes. And when you check their head-to-head, the 5 times they've met, Red Star, the last time Red Star was able to score more than 2 goals was in 1993. Most of you were unborn children at that time. So the odds for Red Star to produce under 2.5 goals in 90 minutes is priced at 1.14. And of course, you have the booking code here, which gives about 2 odds for the sporty bet and then the 1xbet. Now, the next market or prediction which gives 2 odds is based on the over 2 market. So these are teams that should produce over 2 goals in 90 minutes. We're really taking time to analyze these games. Now, the first match is from the Netherlands Eredivisie, Maastricht versus John PSV. It's interesting that 5 matches played, and this team has produced 2.5 goals at home. John PSV, 5 matches played, has produced over 3.5 goals at home. So we are predicting over 2 goals in 90 minutes for this fixture. So over 2 goals in 90 minutes for this fixture. And the odds for these two teams to produce over 2 goals is priced at 1.17. The next fixture we have is, again, from the Portugal Liga, Moreirense versus Sporting CP. Now, it's clear that Moreirense, when they play at home, they average a minimum of 2 goals whenever they play at home. They score and also concede. Sporting CP, 5 matches played, an average of 2.5 goals. They score and they also concede. And when you check their head-to-head, and you see that 4 out of their last 5 matches did produce 2 goals. So for this game, we are predicting over 2 goals. Sporting will need to score a lot of goals to consolidate their league position. They want to move up to the next and get to the top position. So 3 points will, take them back to the first position. And Morenz is not a pushover team. So it's for this reason we are predicting over 2 goals in 90 minutes. And the odd for this to happen is 1.35. The final fixture we have for you guys is from the Cyprus Sita Championship. It's a game involving Paphos and Salamis. Now look at Paphos at home, 5 matches played, 2.5 goals. Now Nice Salamis away from home, 5 matches played, 2.5 goals. Head to head shows this fixture always produces goals, especially recent head to head. So the prediction is simple. We are predicting this fixture to produce over 2 goals in 90 minutes. And the odd for this fixture to produce over 2 goals in 90 minutes is priced at 1.21. And of course, you have the booking code here for the Sportsy bets and the one is bet. And I would encourage you guys to play these matches separately. That's my encouragement. Play these matches separately. So, and I just want to wish you guys nothing but the very best. And remember to like this video, join our Telegram channel, and subscribe as well. Thank you.